DCP, 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 DCP. I like that one. Asanteni sana vijana wetu. Vijana oi. Vijana oi. DCP oi. Vijana pahali yote mmetoka watu wanasema nini? Vijana wenyewe wanasema nini? Na pahali wametoka wananchi wanasema nini? Mambo ni one time. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much. We'll be very brief because we have so many meetings and hatutaki kuwaweka sana. Let me first thank you, our young leaders, for creating time to come and engage with us and for making a very bold decision to pursue leadership. Leadership is a calling. And nobody will come to bring you leadership nyumbani. Wewe mwenyewe utatoka nyumbani uende utafute uongozi. So for you being here, we really appreciate. And I want to thank our youth leader, Wanjiku Thiga, for very good organization. And I have listened to our youth leaders who have spoken here, and I'm very happy. Let me appreciate the resilience and the sacrifice of our young people to liberate their country. This country is in deep trouble. We face extinction, we face anguish, and many challenges ahead. But God has been gracious to this country that our young people, the Gen Zs and the millennials, have taken a very firm stand that they will take an active role to liberate their country from oppression, from abductions, from extrajudicial killings, theft, mismanagement of public resources, nepotism, tribalism, and no other ills that bedevil our country, courtesy of one Githinji. Nyinyi vijana nataka kumwambia pongezi. You know, on June 25th, when our young people came out in large numbers to say enough is enough, I, regarding Gachagua, was not even aware of the existence of the Gen Zs. I came to know that day that there is a group of young people calling themselves Gen Zs who have taken the country by storm. So even as William Ruto was accusing me of organizing the Gen Zs and funding them, I was not even aware of their existence. I, like everybody else, woke up to ask, who are these guys, new guys in town? The new sheriff in town. The young people had come of age, and they had come to say, we are here, and we are not going to take any more nonsense in this country. And young as we are, fearless, we are available for this country. And you made your point. And since that day, the Gen Zs are part and parcel of every conversation in our country. And that is the way it should be. Let nobody tell you that you are the leaders of tomorrow. No. You are the present and the future. And you must take your rightful place in our country. You are the greatest stakeholder in this country because you have longer to live than all of us. You must therefore be part and parcel of deciding how you will be governed and how this country will be governed. Because if things go wrong, you start to lose the most. And if things go right, you start to gain the most. Therefore, vijana wetu, what you are doing is the right thing. And you have a date with destiny. Let me say, I disagreed with William Ruto completely when I was his deputy about the killing of our young people and the abduction of young people. I could not reconcile my conscience as a father, as a leader, as a head of a household, that a government that was elected by the people could turn against our young people, abduct them, torture them, and kill them. I was unable to be part of that government. And I made a very serious decision on the 26th of June, 2024. I flew to Mombasa and held a parallel press conference with William Ruto. When he was calling our young people criminals, I call them my sons and daughters.
Sir.
Many people try to stop me from having that press conference. Oh, you cannot speak when the president has spoken. But I say the president is behaving like an animal. I am not an animal myself, I'm a human being. And I must dissociate myself from his utterances. These are young people who are fighting for their country and for the right thing. And he is calling them criminals. And they are not criminals because what they were disagreeing with is what is criminal in nature. And I therefore affirmed our young people, and I said I want to be counted, that these are our young people, they are my sons and daughters, and they must be given a chance. And that's when I disagreed with William Ruto. After that day, until he threw me out of office, we never spoke again. He would just pretend to greet me in public, but he could not agree to face me because I would look at him at his face and ask him, why are you killing young people? You know, so my good people, DCP is your home. This is the home of the Gen Zs and the millennials. And my mission is very simple. Is to help you, the young people, get rid of Kasongo and take your rightful place in the governance of this country. Hata nikimaliza hiyo niende wa Munyoro nikapumzike, I'll be quite happy. Kasongo waende, vijana wachukue nafasi. Let me say, you guys are the majority in this country. This country is in your hands. There is nothing Rigathi Gachagua can do to liberate this country alone. If I don't have the support, it's in futility. You are the guys to deliver this country. And this country will be delivered on the ballot box. I want to persuade you this afternoon that when you go back home, you must talk to your colleagues, the Gen Zs and the millennials, to take IDs and register as voters. And I want to tell you, everybody wants Kasongo to go home. But that will only be actualized on the ballot. We are a constitutional democracy. We don't want Kasongo to go home through unconstitutional means. No. We want to humiliate him at the ballot. And that will be done when you guys register as voters. On top of that, I want to invite you to join us in government. You cannot just be bystanders. How do you create a new government that you are not part of? That would be foolish. You must be part of the new government. So I want to persuade the Gen Zs and the millennials. Hizi viti yote ya MCS 1,450. Simuchukue. Munangojea nini? Nyinyi ndio majority. What are you waiting for? These 290 constituencies, take half of them. Senate 47, take half of them. Why and why not? Nyinyi mumekula vitabu sawa sawa. So you guys have gone to school properly. You guys are sharp. You guys are connected. You guys are current. You guys have exposure. And you guys are patriotic to your country. Why don't you agree to help our country by vying for these positions and come and make good laws and restore the dignity of your nation. What are you waiting for? My good people, what are you waiting for?